You know, I really love this show. Like right from the beginning, I just enjoyed this show. Now, I've always been a Christina Applegate fan because I fucking loved Married with Children, one of my all-time favorite shows. And I'm a fan of Linda Cardellini. I think she's great. I think she's an underrated actress. She doesn't always get the credit she deserves. Same thing with Applegate, really. So when I found out they were together in something, I was like, ooh, gotta check it out. So I have been watching since season 1. This last season, season 3, is the final season, which disappointing, especially since it kind of sort of a little bit ended on a cliffhanger, because it's like you're going to drop that bombshell on him and you're not going to give us his reaction. But anyway, Dead to Me brings accidents, murder, self-defense, just tragedy upon tragedy upon tragedy, and bringing two people together, that being Applegate and Cardellini, and they're just so amazing together. Like, their chemistry is off the fucking charts, man. They're back and forth, their comedic timing, whether they're joking around or they're yelling at each other, it's just, they bounce off each other so well. James Marsden is also in this. He plays a dual role, though we don't find out until a little later when one character disappears and it's like, surprise, he has a twin. But he's great at both. Like, he was always good at playing like the lovable goofball, but he did something a little bit different with one of the characters, in that he's a giant douchebag, and he was great at it. But the other one, lovable goofball, and it's just like his forte. He's just really good at playing that type of character. This show has twists and turns everywhere, whether it's they themselves committing some kind of crime, or the Greek mafia shows up out of completely nowhere. You know, moody teenagers, pregnancies, cancer. It's just, you don't know where this show is going at any given moment. And it's, even though it's mostly a comedy, it's a thrill ride to watch because you don't know what's going to happen next. And then there's the ending. The final episode, just, it hit all the feels. It is a very emotional ending. And I'm going to be honest, a couple tears were shed. But in all seriousness, the final episode does invoke emotions. Like, it brings in everything that's been happening for the past 3 seasons, especially the past, like, last half of the final season. And it kind of brings it all together and lumps it all in, and it hits you hard. Especially when you've invested in these characters and you don't want to see that kind of ending for one of them. Now, if you've watched the show, you know what I'm talking about. If not, go watch the show. At the end of the day, Dead to Me, honestly, I think is one of Netflix's best shows. It's a shame that it's over already, but I guess it's good to just end things on top and not drag things out. Kind of like the fucking Flash on the CW. It would have been great if there was at least one more episode, just to kind of follow up on the bombshell one character was about to tell another, or like, even if it's like a short, well, not really short, but like an hour-long special or something, just to kind of finish it off. Because for the most part, the loose ends were all tied up, except for one, and that was the bombshell that was about to be dropped. And so we do not know how it went. But despite that, Dead to Me is still an absolutely fantastic show. It's dramatic, it's emotional, it's funny, it's just a great show. I give Dead to Me overall, seasons 1, 2, 3, an A. Did you enjoy the review? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get notified when more reviews go live. Feel free to leave a comment to discuss your thoughts on the movie or show, and I will see you next time.